Welcome back to WC Coins World. Today, we are going to explore in great detail the fascinating story behind the 1994 Washington quarter dollar, a coin that many people see every day but rarely stop to consider the rich history and significance that it carries with it through decades of American coinage. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington I, President of the United States and a pivotal figure in American history. It was originally intended to be a one-year commemorative issue, but due to its popularity, it became a permanent fixture in U.S. coinage. The obverse of the Washington quarter features the iconic portrait of George Washington designed by sculptor John Flanagan, whose initials can still be seen on the coin. Today, this portrait was chosen after a competition held by the United States Treasury, which sought a design that would reflect Washington's dignity and the spirit of the nation. When the 1994 Washington quarter dollar was minted, it continued the long-standing tradition of this design, though with subtle modern refinements and updates in production techniques that had evolved over the decades. The coin maintained the familiar profile of Washington facing left with the word Liberty inscribed above his head and the motto, "In God We Trust," to the left of his portrait. On the reverse of the 1994 Washington quarter, we find the heraldic eagle with outstretched wings clutching a bundle of arrows, symbolizing readiness for war, and an olive branch below symbolizing the desire for peace. This design, by John Flanagan, remained in place until the introduction of the 50 state quarters program in 1999. The 1994 Washington quarter was struck at multiple mints across the United States, which is an important detail for collectors to understand, as the mint mark can significantly affect the value and rarity of the coin. The primary mints involved were the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint. Coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint bear no mint mark, which is a tradition for this facility. Philadelphia is the oldest mint in the United States, established in 1792, and continues to play a central role in American coin production. The 1994 quarters from Philadelphia were produced in large quantities, making them widely available. The Denver Mint quarters from 1994 are marked with a small letter D, placed just to the right of Washington's ponytail. This mint, located in Colorado, has a long history of producing circulating coinage as well as commemorative and bullion coins, and it is known for its high production capacity and efficiency. The mintage numbers for the 1994 Washington quarter are substantial, with over 825 million coins struck at the Philadelphia Mint, over 880 million from the Denver Mint, and around 2.5 million proof coins from the San Francisco Mint. These figures reflect the widespread use of quarters in daily commerce. While most 1994 quarters are common, there are certain varieties and errors that can make specific examples. More valuable among these are off-center strikes, double dies, and clipped planchets. Collectors are always on the lookout for these errors, as they can turn an ordinary coin into a prized possession. A double die error occurs when the coin is struck more than once by the die, but in slightly different positions. This can create a doubling effect on the lettering or design elements, making the coin highly desirable to error collectors. Off-center strikes happen when the blank planchet is not properly aligned with the dies during the striking process. This results in part of the design being missing from the coin surface, and the more dramatic the off-center strike, the more valuable the coin becomes. Clipped planchets are another intriguing error type, where a portion of the metal blank is missing before the coin is struck. This creates a coin with a distinctive curved clip, and depending on the severity and visibility of the clip, it can add significant value to the coin. Another aspect to consider with the 1994 Washington quarter is its condition. Coins that have been preserved in high grades, especially those that are graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC, can command premiums well above their face value or melt value. Coins that achieve a grade of MS67 or higher are considered particularly desirable for collectors. These coins exhibit no wear and have only the tiniest imperfections, often visible only under magnification, making them standouts in any collection. Proof coins from San Francisco, especially the silver versions, also enjoy strong demand when they are graded Pure 70 or Proof 70, meaning they are perfect coins with no visible flaws at 5 times magnification. These top-tier coins are often the centerpiece of proof collections. The historical context of the 1994 Washington quarter is also fascinating. It was minted during a time of relative economic stability in the United States following the end of the Cold War and amidst the technological advancements that defined the 1990s. This period saw the beginning of the widespread use of the internet, the rise of mobile communications, and a booming stock market, all of which contributed to a renewed interest in collecting hobbies, including numismatics. Collectors during the 1990s began to pay more attention to modern coinage, recognizing that contemporary issues could hold future value, especially those with low mintages, special finishes, or significant errors in variety. The 1994 Washington Quarter also holds a special place in the history of quarter designs, as it represents one of the last years of the traditional eagle reverse before the launch of the wildly successful 50-state quarters program in 1999. That program brought renewed public interest in quarter collecting as each state was honored with its own unique reverse design over a 10-year period, and many collectors began to look back at earlier quarters like the 1994 issue with fresh appreciation. It is also worth noting that the Washington Quarter design itself underwent subtle modifications over the years to accommodate changes in die technology and production methods while maintaining the classic appearance envisioned by John Flanagan. For example, refinements in the details of Washington's hair, the feathers of the eagle, and the clarity of the lettering were made possible by advances in die engraving and hubbing techniques, ensuring that even mass-produced coins retained a high level of artistry. Collectors of Washington quarters often build date and mint mark sets that include a coin from every year and mint location. The 1994 quarter is an essential piece in such collections, representing the era just before the dramatic changes of the late 1990s. In terms of investment potential, circulated 94 quarters generally hold minimal premium over face value unless they feature errors or exceptionally high grades. However, uncirculated and proof examples, particularly in top condition, can see healthy demand. When examining a 1994 quarter, collectors should pay close attention to the quality of the strike, the luster of the surface, and the presence or absence of contact marks, as these factors play a crucial role in determining the coin's grade and market value. The story of the Washington Quarter is also the story of American coinage itself, reflecting the changing priorities, technologies, and aesthetics of the United States over nearly a century of minting. The fact that the Washington Quarter remained in circulation for so many years speaks to its enduring appeal and the respect it commands as a symbol of American history and heritage. Educational programs and exhibitions by the United States mint and numismatic organizations frequently highlight the Washington Quarter series as an excellent introduction to the hobby of coin collecting for new enthusiasts. For seasoned collectors, the 1994 Quarter provides an opportunity to delve deeper into the nuances of modern minting processes and to appreciate the skill and precision required to produce billions of coins annually. It also invites exploration of related areas such as mint, set collecting, proof, set collecting, and error coin hunting, each of which offers its own unique challenges and rewards. Furthermore, the study of mint marks on the 1994 Quarter helps illuminate the broader history of U.S. mint facilities, their evolving roles, and the regional pride associated with each mint location. As we reflect on the journey of the 1994 Washington Quarter dollar, we gain not only an appreciation for the coin itself, but also a broader understanding of the economic, cultural, and technological forces that shape the coins we use every day. And as we come to the end of this deep exploration of the 1994 Washington Quarter dollar, I want to thank you all for joining me here on WC Coins World, where we uncover the hidden stories and fascinating details behind the coins we often overlook in our everyday lives. It has been an incredible journey through history, design, minting processes, errors, varieties, and collector insights that bring this humble quarter to life, and I truly hope you enjoyed every moment of this in-depth look at one of America's most iconic pieces of circulating coinage. Remember that every coin tells a story, and the more we learn, the more we appreciate the artistry and craftsmanship that go into creating these miniature works of history. So if you found this video informative and enjoyable, please do not forget to show your support by hitting that like button and subscribing to WC Coins World for more deep dives into the world of numismatics. Your support helps keep this channel growing and allows me to continue bringing you high-quality content about rare coins, historical treasures, and valuable insights from the fascinating world of coin collecting. Also, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if you have any 1994 quarters in your collection, or if you have ever come across interesting errors or varieties. I always enjoy hearing from fellow enthusiasts, and your experiences add even more richness to our numismatic community. If you have suggestions for future videos or specific coins you would like me to cover in upcoming episodes, please do not hesitate to share them in the Comments as I am always looking for new ideas and rare pieces to explore together with you. Until next time, keep your eyes open for those hidden gems in your pocket. Change, stay curious, stay passionate, and as always, happy collecting. From your friend here at WC Coins World.